Hi guys! Welcome to the Huddle!
We have another ka-huddle ngayon, si Matt.
Ay.
So wala si Joel this time, si Matt ang kasama natin. Si John Wick, wala si John Wick.
Si John Wick, ano lang,
Oh.
dito. Sama yun dito sa ilalim.
Ang ganda ng buhok niya. So anyway.
Today, our topic is, what should I consider when making tough decisions?
Ano ba yung tatagalugin?
Paano ka gagawa ng desisyon na importante?
Ano yung mga bagay na kailangan kong tingnan sa paggawa ng mahihirap na desisyon sa buhay? Okay.
Importante yun.
Importante yun.
When we're making tough decisions, we have to remember that choice is sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
And when we choose something, we're choosing that one thing and we're letting go of another option.
Minsan yung mga tao, that's why hindi sila makapag-decide or at times nasa stuck yung mga tao kasi hindi nila na-realize na they want to keep everything intact, in status quo. Pero there are things na pag nag-decide ka, you really have to accept na kailangan mong i-let go yung iba because you're choosing something. So that's part of making decisions.
Okay, so when you're making tough decisions, meron kaming ginawang acronym or across taken. It's called the guide process.
Yan. And before we go into that pala, this is something that we believe, Proverbs 19:21. Many plans are in a man's heart, but the counsel of the Lord will stand. It doesn't mean na dahil we believe si God ay in control, hindi na tayo mag-respond, hindi na tayo magpaplano, hindi na tayo mag-make ng decisions. We still have that responsibility. Pero we believe na while we're doing it, si God pa rin yung mag-guide sa atin.
And actually, planning is a response to that. Since you know na God is in control, God holds everything, therefore you have the more confidence, motive to plan things out. Kasi ibig sabihin, pag may planano ka, hindi nag-work, then things are just getting better. When you believe na God is in control over it. So yeah.
Okay, sagot niya.
Okay, sagot ko.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Ano yung guide?
Letter G. Go to a place where you can think and evaluate yourself.
Okay.
So you go someplace where wala kang distractions, or pag meron yung onting siguro mga something that distract you, will be, hindi siya hindrance for you to make your decision.
It's a personal thing So, may mga tao na they could think sa beach, yung iba sa library, yung iba sa banyo lang, coffee shop.
Yung iba sa McDo.
Yeah. Depende yun sa'yo.
I think the word that describes it is solitude. Kumbaga, for other people...
Fortress of solitude.
Parang for other people, it's what they wanna hear. Parang they call it white noise. Parang sa mga pag-isip, pag sobrang tahimik. The point is, go to a place wherein you can really think, you can really stay there, relax, and not think of anything.
Aside dun sa mga kailangan mong pag-desisyon na. Baka kasi nagpunta lang dun tapos hindi naman talaga nag-evaluate. Nag-enjoy lang.
Nawala yung purpose.
So next is, of course, you have you, which is underlining the
goal.
Ano ba yung end desire mo? What thing do you want out of it? Bakit ka ba nagde-decide in the first place?
Yes. So dapat yun, when we start to evaluate ourselves, kailangan malinaw sa atin. Malinaw sa inyo dun sa bakit ba ako nagde-decide? Ano ba yung goal ko at the end? Ano ba yung gusto kong makita? Kasi pag clear yun, then at least alam mo kung saan papunta yung kwento. Saan papunta, ano yung in-envision mo na magiging resulta or buhay mo after. That's important kasi when tough times come and hit you, doon ka babalik kasi ano ba yung goal? Ano ba yung dinedesire ko talaga?
The goal kasi serves as a filter. What are the things that you say no to, say yes to? You can forgo all things or other things. Pero yung goal mo, ito yung hindi pwede.
Everything else, it falls into place. Kasi parang yun nga, finifilter out yung hindi mo kailangan gawin. So lahat ng kailangan mong gawin, you know na it's gonna be clear. Kasi
adds to that goal.
You're adding to the goal and you're going towards one thing. So everything becomes clearer that way.
So we evaluate muna, you have a clear goal, and then I inspect angles and areas. Ano ba yung mga implications? Pag pinili ko to, ito yung goal ko, ano yung mga options that I have? No, pag ginol ko to, paano to makaka-apekto sa life ko today and life ko sa future?
Sa sarili ko, diba? Ano nga yung pwedeng maapektuhan? May pagpinili ko ba to, meron bang mababangga sa akin? For example, yung beliefs nga, the values, emotions, well-being, your morals, and even your routines. Like your physical routines na ano.
On all these things kasi diba pagka whenever you handle pros and cons. Ako lang, for practical naman, it's good to have like a notebook.
Yan.
Kumbaga,
you write it down.
You write it down. Kumbaga, yung mga questions na alam mo importante. Kasi it would just fly by in the air. Hindi nakasulat. So, when you're developing pros and cons and answering such questions, it's important na you write it down. Kasi babalikan yun lagi.
Yes, doon ka babalik.
Yeah. And really assess, ano ba yung pinapahalagahan mo? Ano ba yung values mo?
Values, exactly. People don't notice this, no? Pero mostly we decide according dun sa what we view important or what we value. Sama dito, pag hindi natin realize, we could be saying one thing and then acting out another.
Yeah.
So we could say na, okay, I value family time or quality time with my family. Pero yung actions ko, iba pala. No? Kasi, we are not clear about it. Pero dito, when you inspect or evaluate yung areas na to, you bear that in mind, no? Ilalabas natin yun. And then, later on, we make specific actions to uphold those values. Ang question dito kasi sa inspecting angles and areas is, what are the values na you want to uphold when you're making a decision? Ano ba yung values na gusto mong i-uphold? Are there values na you are dishonoring? No? Ano yung mga values na you can't live without? And yung mga bagay na ano yung mga kaya mong i-forgo? Kaya mong mabuhay nang wala? No? And second doon siguro, meron bang passage or biblical truth ba that could help you in this situation? No? Maybe meron na, and then you just need to accept panghawakan mo lang, and then you make that parang foundation of your decision, di ba? Then doon ka mag-move.
Siguro while you were talking, no, kasi yung isip ko, bigyan sila ng example ng scripture na makukuha ng value. A good scripture would be Galatians, yung fruit of the Spirit. One of the values na I really hold on to, kahit hirap na hirap ako, is the word patience. Yung value na patience. Whenever I ask myself,
kahit hirap na hirap ka,
alam mo lang na,
kailangan mong,
ang question ko sa sarili ko usually, pag mag-decide ako, what decision would build my faith more? Is it doing this now or waiting for it? Usually, bumabalik ako dun sa patience. You can check it out in Galatians, yung other values pa, what you wanna uphold for the rest of your life.
You want to honor.
You want to honor.
Another question doon, with addition is, what path do you believe would give God more glory or the most glory? So you have options, no? Hopefully, dun sa options mo, natanggal mo na yung mga bad decisions, no? Or bad options, di ba? Yung mga olats. Ang pinagpipilian na lang mo na lang is ano yung better, no? And best options. Wala na doon yung kung magda-drugs ba ako or hindi, di ba? Kasi ano na yun di ba? Hindi na yun yung tanong.
Yun yung disclaimer dito.
Ang tinitingnan mo na is ano yung best or better options that I have. Alin dito sa path na to could honor God more.
What areas in your life would also be affected by your decision? Maapektuhan din yung family, yung relationships mo, yung non-chromatic, tsaka romantic.
Romantic, yung mga platonic relationships.
For example, if you choose a decision, meron bang things, for example, yung relationships ko with my friends. If I do this, if I make this decision, will I still become friends with these people? Will I still, even spend the same amount of time with these people? How is this decision gonna affect our career as well? Kakaroon pa ba tayo ng career after making this decision? Right? You make this decision, will you spend a significant amount of time with your causes, or does it conflict with the causes that you work for? So for example, meron kang ministry in the church, tapos gusto mong maging missionary somewhere else. Diba? Paano mo i-solve yun? Kasi if you want to be a missionary somewhere else, if the Lord's calling you to another place, what about the causes you fight for right now?
So you have to make, so ano rin siya, babalik siya talaga sa sacrifice. You're sacrificing something, di ba? Tinatanggal mo yun kasi you're choosing a path. So may mga bagay na you have to live without.
We want to understand na yung society kasi natin, nabobombard tayo ng iba't ibang value And if we're not aware of it, if you won't hold on to one thing, you'll fall for anything na lang na binabato sa atin. And I remember one speaker said na hindi siya natatakot na na walang pinaniniwalaan yung mga tao ngayon. Ang pinakatakot niya, kung ano-ano na yung pinaniniwalaan or pinangahawakan. So, I hope we don't sound too practical. It's more like, yung paniniwalaan mo, pinapakita mo sa paano ka mamuhay yung value-based decision. So, that's why it falls na yung family. Kasi importante yun, lalo na kung kunyari, teenager ka pa lang. Hindi ka pwedeng alis ako sa bahay namin kasi gusto ko lang. Hindi pwedeng ganun. At the same time, if you're you're young adult na, it gives merit kasi parang adulting 101 to. Diba? Graduate ka ng college, ano yung next step na gagawin mo. So, importante na pag-isipan mo 3 to 5 years down the road.
Lalo na pag, when you're young adult na, dito mo na kasi nasa-start ma-experience and maramdaman na yung decisions mo, naapektuhan ka. Nagmamatter. Pag pinili mo to, naapektuhan na ako dito sa decision. Pag medyo youth ka pa or bata ka pa, yung decisions mo, down the road mo pa hindi ka nag-aral ngayon, di ba? 5 years mo pa ma-experience kasi hindi ako magaling sa math kasi hindi ko sineryoso Pero pag young adult ka na, yung start ka na magtrabaho, mas immediate na So, yung mga choices na, di ba?
Parang hinaalala ka mga choices.
Kasi limited lang yung resources natin, yung time natin. So, ano yung mga kailangan mong pagdesisyonan? No? Mag-resign ba ako dito? O do I keep this job? Well, ano bang binavalue mo? Ano ba yung makaka-glorify kay God more when you decide on that?
So, ito talaga yung pinaka-masalimuot, pinakamatagal na process. Decision making. Kasi you have to inspect everything talaga. So it's very broad, and sometimes people get stuck on this area pala, in this time na inspecting. But it's okay. You can take your time, but don't take too much time. You can take your time to make your decision. Para if you want, you're more confident with what you're gonna be.
That's rin pala, no? Parang you have to evaluate kung itong kailangan mong pag-desisyonan is
something that's very important.
Something that is very pressing. May time element ba dito sa decision mo? Urgent ba siya? So, kung urgent siya, then you have to really decide and think about it in a mas mabilis, no? Kaysa dun sa iba na pwedeng, sige, I could take my time deciding. That's another thing that you can inspect.
And of course, we can't just get stuck in thinking about ano ba yung maapektuhan nito, ano ba yung
dami mo naisip.
Na-realize mo, dami mo na-realize. What's next?